Yeah, what up? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash the like button, all right? Make sure that you hit the bell icon twice. Make sure you share this out to all your social media. Watch the video all the way through to the end. Drop a comment and hit the circles and the square at the end of the video. So let's actually get into this. This story is actually local to me. This is from the Akron Beacon Journal, and it just goes on to substantiate the point that I always make. First and foremost, you're dealing with people who don't want diversity. They're going to reject diversity at the every turn. So why continue to engage? Why keep begging for acceptance? In my opinion, begging for acceptance and crying about diversity is some of the most self-hating shit that you can do. Just say fuck these people and do your own thing. Now, Summit Sheriff fires new diversity director less than a month after he starts. Now, you got to remember that the people who are hiring you for these positions are not diverse. And the problem is that if your idea of diversity or your idea of how things should be, it doesn't line up with theirs, then they delegitimize it by your skin color and say that you're not compliant, and then turn around and fire you as they cry about cancel culture, when they actually are the ones doing the canceling, because there's no one of any power who's a minority that can actually cancel. So that's just the reality of shit, you know what I'm saying? It upsets them, but who gives a flying fuck? You know what I'm saying? So here it says, the Summit County Sheriff Director of Diversity and Inclusion has been fired less than a month after he was hired for the position. E.J. Brinson, who started the newly created position March 1st, was dismissed from his position Friday afternoon. Sheriff Candy Fathertree, who took office in January, said that she decided Brinson wasn't the right person for the job, so she made the decision. This white woman right here, you know what I'm saying, who's not mixed with anything other than white, probably don't have a damn black or Asian or Latino family member, made the decision that, you know what, this black dude who they hired for this position, you know, he's not my idea of diversity. You might like Malcolm X or Marcus Garvey a little bit too much, and that's just a little bit too intimidating for me. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like mayonnaise, and I gotta get rid of this guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they got him out of there. She canceled him, and then turned around and cry about her Twitter account being canceled. You know what I'm saying? Fathertree is the county's first female sheriff. So as a female sheriff, remember, this is the white definition of diversity. A white woman can be a minority group. So, oh, this is fair. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a protected class person who was fired by another protected class person. This is just okay. This is normal. This is fine. What are you talking about? It's that stupid ass logic that they make where somehow white people are a minority. And so, you know, then they turn around and try to shoehorn into that thing of how minorities can't be racist. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous. So here it says, Fathertree, the county's first female sheriff, has pledged to prioritize improving relations between her office and the community and looking at changes needed within her office to support diversity. And again, you have to understand that this is diversity that this woman has no interest in. She's interested in sheriffs and police officers who will uphold the blue line. You know what I'm saying? And there can be diversity within those ranks. You can have a black cop who will kill or beat the shit out of another black cop, you know, or another black person shamelessly. You can have a Latino person like those, gang members called the Banditos, who will kill and lie about it, you know what I mean, to uphold the blue line of non-integrity. But, you know, if we're just looking for pure diversity, someone who's diverse, that's not what we're interested in. We're interested in diversity within our system. We're looking to put different faces on our system. That's our diversity. And if you're not compatible with that, well, then guess what? You got to go. You're canceled. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll turn around and cry about it if they lose a damn Twitter account. All right. So now here it says, I had resistance and opposition from day one and did not have the freedom nor flexibility nor the commitment from Sheriff Candy Fathertree to succeed in the position, he said Monday. The job description for the new director position says this person is responsible for recognizing and addressing racial and other inequities and biases in the sheriff's office and Summit County Jail. Working with the sheriff and the committee, it says that the director will identify areas and processes in which racial disparities exist, with the end goal of developing initiatives, guidelines, directives to increase and foster an atmosphere of diversity and inclusion. I'll tell you something about Summit County Jail, man. Summit County Jail, Stark County Jail, any of these places in Ohio, Northeast Ohio, the 330, you know what I'm saying? These places are corrupt as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They have zero initiatives. They're incompetent. They let people get killed out on the street. And the jail system that they have is completely inefficient. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the most fucking corrupt cops in the nation, and they get away with shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now here it says more than 30 people, including several from other states, had shown interest in the position, which pays $75,000 annually and was a rework of an existing administrative role and was covered by already budgeted funds. Father Tree said she thought Brinson was the best candidate because he had helped her to meet black pastors and other community leaders during her year-long campaign for sheriff. So, you know what I'm saying? This is another dude, you know what I'm saying, who trusted this woman for whatever reason. I have no idea why. Helped give her access to the community, you know what I'm saying? And then she shits all over this nigga. You know what I'm saying? How many times you hear shit like that happen? He knew what the community wanted, she said. He knew what I wanted. I felt he believed in me and the mission. Father Tree said she realized Brinson wasn't right for the new challenging position. She said this wasn't based on a particular incident. His personal technique and some of his lack of professional demeanor were incompatible working with my vision, she said. And basically what she's talking about is his lack of accepting that blue line bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, his diversity issues probably poured over into the area of ethics. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't want to deal with that because she felt that she was the boss. You know what I'm saying? She right and she say so. So, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got to go. Father Tree said law enforcement is a unique organization and approaches that work well in the general public or in business might not translate. It just wasn't working, she said. We had a difference of opinion. And usually difference of opinion is when someone says, well, you're racist as fuck. And they say, well, I don't think that I'm racist, but since I run shit, you're fired. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, Father Tree's staff has begun a search for a new person for the position. And it'll probably be a white woman or, you know, Latino or Asian person. They won't mess with another black person. And I mean, let's just be honest. I'm not about to, you know what I mean? Like, they got like one of the lightest skinned black motherfuckers that they can find that don't have no hair. You know what I mean? So, you know, they're not really looking for someone that's actually black. And I have a video coming up where I'm going to exploit that, and I'm going to show exactly how racism is translated through the manipulation and use of mixed biracial and light-skinned black people. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call that shit the National Advancement Agency for, or the National Advancement Organization for National Advancement, or whatever, the NAACP. That shit is actually about boosting up color, quote, people of color, and not doing shit for black people. And the manipulation of light-skinned, multiracial, biracial, and multicultural people is real. You know what I'm saying? You'll find that they all kind of have a similar mix, but most black people aren't aware of it, and usually it's hard to find if you go and look into these people. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of motherfuckers need to be vetted for real, for real. All right? So anyway, it says, Father Tree staff has begun a search for a new person for the position. The sheriff said those who applied previously will be considered, as well as new potential candidates suggested by community leaders, so they could turn around and fire their asses. And the community leaders is probably these motherfuckers that's not actual community leaders. It's probably some politicians that's on the take. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, what it means is basically, well, you know, I don't want to work with these hard to deal with Negroes who are actually going to hold me accountable to shit. I want to work with these soft, mammy, you know what I'm saying, and soft ass Sambo niggas that are going to just let me run wild and do whatever I do as long as they get a paycheck. That's what I want to work with. And this nigga wasn't just letting that happen easily. So we got to get rid of his ass. You know what I'm saying. She says she wants this process to move quickly but cautiously, and that's exactly what it is. She don't want no real nigga to slip through the cracks. Then I need to know the next person is going to be the right person. Well, what defines the right person? If you notice, she keeps talking this ambiguous bullshit about the next person needs to be the right person. What is your bullet-pointed explanation of the right person? Somebody that'll be a yes man for you and your racist ass. You know what I'm saying? Father Tree said the director will bring in people from the community to talk with employees about different cultures, look for changes needed within the department, and help bridging the gap between community and sheriff's office. We need to understand what's happening out there as much as they need to understand who and what we're about. She said, well, we know what the fuck y'all are about. Y'all are about killing black people. That's all there is that we need to understand. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to know shit else. Father Tree said that her office already begun taking steps to address diversity issues. For example, she said Pastor Vincent Peterson of Providence Baptist Church in Akron has agreed to assist with an upcoming training for patrol deputies. He will provide suggestions for what to do and what not to do when pulling over black males. How the fuck would this nigga know? If you're a law-abiding citizen, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna abide by the law and do what the police officer says. You need motherfuckers, you actually need the niggas that's in jail to teach you how to deal with them niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Because them is the criminal niggas that'll be like, yo, this nigga might do this. They might have a gun hidden here, here, and here. You need a snitch or an informant to help you with that. You don't need no damn pastor. How's that nigga gonna help you with any damn thing? That's a stupid ass, that's some dumb ass shit. Brinson's firing came as a surprise to local community leaders, especially with it happening so soon after he began the job. I thought she would have known based on being with him a year during the campaign if he had the skill set to do that or not. How do you not have a skill set? And how does she as a white woman have a skill set to choose who the fuck is supposed to be the diversity coordinator or not? You're not diverse, you're a white woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? You're not the beacon of diversity. You're the beacon of what the population at large is. You know, the silent majority that puts the elected officials in office. So how the fuck do you know who would be the best at diversity? This is what I'm talking about. All this shit ain't shit but some I'm right not say so nonsense. And it doesn't matter. Somebody who could actually be a good person to try to fix the shit in diversity is not gonna, you know what I'm saying, get the job. This nigga probably didn't, he's probably said, you know what, man, I don't really want to deal with no pastors because everybody knows that pastors is crooks and grifters. You know what I mean? And she wants to work with a damn pastor. Oh, well, I'm gonna teach you how to deal with black men when you pull them over. Like, man, shut the fuck up, dude. Then when is this stupid shit gonna stop? And then this nigga again, another light-skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, Greg Harrison, the pastor of Antioch Baptist Church in Akron, who met with Brinson a few weeks after he started the job. I guess this nigga right here. You know, and I'm gonna teach you how to not, you know, I'm gonna teach you how to not get into a altercation when you pulling people over, man. It's this Akron, Ohio, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody even be on that bullshit here anyway. Y'all need to really worry about all these motherfucking killings that be going on that go unsolved. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking worry about teaching them how to deal with niggas at traffic stops. Akron don't pull nobody over for shit anyway. Harrison, though, said he understands that dealing with law enforcement and diversity issues isn't an easy task, and not everyone is suited for it. That's going to take a particular skill set, said Harrison, who was in law enforcement prior to becoming a pastor. I know I don't have it. Harrison said he thinks Father Tree is sincere when she says she remains committed to addressing diversity issues. I really do think this is a priority, he said. Father Tree said she wishes Brinson the best and understands he's going to continue his studies at Ashland University. He's going to be an incredible asset in the community. Yeah, man. Yeah. You just don't want him to be your asset. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something, man. Anytime there's people that are in the population of large that are just a little bit too concerned about diversity, those are the most racist ones. So be aware. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it all the way through to the end, please make sure that you click the links at the end of the video. If you haven't subscribed, hit that bell icon twice. I'd like to get this account monetized by the end of the year. So do that. Share this to your friends. Share it onto your social media. Tweet. Put it on Facebook. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Drop your boy a comment. And I will catch y'all later. Peace.